What's going on, guys? For Everyone Ghost here, coming back at you with another awesome anime discussion video. And the next anime we're going to be talking about here is My Dress Up Darling. Now, I did not watch this anime when it first came out. At the time, I really wasn't too sure if I was going to like this anime or not, but I was totally wrong. And I love when anime proves me wrong. And I love when anime actually does something that I really like and enjoy and want to watch the rest of it. And that's what this anime did for me in particular. One of the many things I do love about anime is what a great story provides for you and what it really shows towards the end, or what is the expectations of this anime you expect of it. And what I expected was any typical love story, but in all reality, it was a relationship that was building up to being that it transpired perfectly. And I think a lot of animes really just rush the love a little bit too quickly when it should be a build up towards that. I don't care if it takes a few seasons, but as long as the love is there and it's mutual and it's understanding and it makes sense, then I will watch it. Especially with a lot of love stories too, because like a lot of times it's always rushed. They always try to make it so, oh my god, the characters are already in love with each other just at the sight of their looks, or them staring at each other. That's not how it works. You have to make it so that it makes sense and the relationship makes sense, and it all builds up to that. But that's just my opinion, obviously. But with this anime in particular, let's talk about this. I did enjoy watching the anime, all 2 episodes. I think I watched this like a few days ago, and I had it in the back of my head. I wanted to talk about it because I didn't even give this anime a chance when it first came out, and realizing that was my fault, and I should have given this chance a long time ago when it came out in January, when it was airing in January, and I didn't even give it the time of day. And that's my fault, and that's my fault, and I should have given it its fair dues when it first came out. And when I finally got to seeing it later on, after a few months, almost going towards the end of the year, seeing it now right around this time of the month, in November, and I was just like, oh, that's why it was so good. A lot of friends recommended this anime to me, and I kind of just like blew them off, and I was like, yeah, well, I'll watch it, but I never did, and I ended up watching like other animes. I felt so bad, and I felt bad for this one in particular because I felt like I should have given it its chance back then, like maybe a few months back then, and that's my fault. But now we're here. We're going to talk about it. I don't know. I feel like this anime was really just an anime about someone that was very passionate and loved creating these dolls that he works on with his grandfather, and obviously the costumes that he makes now is something now is as passionate as well with, and he found something else that he can do that he felt very useful as. Gojo was somebody that I knew was a good person. He had no ill intent behind anything, even when he wanted to help Marin create a certain costume or cosplay for herself to use. He dedicated a lot of his time to helping her, and a lot of that really started building up not only as a friendship, but it felt like, Marin was the one that really realized that she really did care for him and really liked him. And that's awesome, and I feel like that's how you want to start building things up. It has to make sense. And I particularly would definitely say that this anime is something that you have to give it a fair shot to kind of understand the story and the plot. And that's what I did. And, I after watching the first episode and kind of letting that, like, go over my head a little bit after so long and now realizing I shouldn't have done that, really gave me some insight as to how good this anime is, and I should have given it its fair dues. So, definitely love this anime. I definitely recommend you should watch it. It's a definite top 40 or 50 anime. It's a lot of good animes coming out next year, as well as I think a few more coming out this year, but not too many, obviously, because they're trying to save the rest of them for the next year, and the more that they are creating over the years after that. I would say this anime deserves a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I think I might have given it a different rating on Twitter. But I definitely think it is a top 20 anime. Definitely, I definitely recommend you should watch this if you haven't seen My Dress Up Darling. I in particular just really enjoyed the story and figuring out a lot of the characters involved. including Sajuna, who is the girl in the picture here above Gojo's head, and then obviously the sister who we can't see because the picture kind of cuts there, which is Shinju. So that's the sister to the right. And obviously meeting them as well. I should have probably spoke about them as well. Sajuna to the left with the red is a cosplayer just like Marin is. And they ended up meeting through a photo that a few other people were taking at this convention that they were at. And she wanted her own costume made as well. Spoilers, I am kind of spoiling a little bit here. And they ended up becoming friends as well. So that's another thing too, because, Gojo was a very, didn't want to make friends. It's not that he didn't want to make friends. It was just that he felt very scared about expressing himself about what he likes and what he likes creating. With the dolls and, the dresses and stuff like that. But I don't think he should have ever felt some type of way about it. And if anyone ever did judge him, I'm pretty sure, even if it bothered him, he wouldn't have. I probably more than likely would have seen Marin step in and defend him, because she's that type of person that would. And I really do respect that, because even if she's popular, she doesn't let that get to her head or it affect her as a person to being kind and polite to others. And that's one of the things I love about Marin's character, that doesn't transpire at all. She isn't a cold-hearted person. She doesn't just blow you off. She's the type of person that wants to be friends and actually try to get to know you. And that's one of the things as well with the relationship. It kind of built up to that. But I definitely think, all in all, I definitely was very pleased with this anime, and I definitely would recommend it. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you slap a like on this video. And leave in the comments below what really made you want to watch this anime. What characters you felt were important towards this anime, and obviously what made you want to watch this anime. Let me know in the comments below this video, and as always, stay awesome, keep watching anime, and I'll see you guys next time.